नमस्ते गुरुदेवाय सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायिने सर्वमङ्गलरूपाय सर्वानन्दविदायिने श्रीगुरो ज्ञानदधीनबन्धो स्वनन्ददातः करुणैकसिन्धो वृन्दावनवासी नयितावतार प्रसीद श्रीराधा प्रणय प्रचार प्रयस्वभो जगन्नाथ गुरो संसारवह्निना दग्धं मां कालदष्टं च त्वामहं शरणं गतः राधा सन्मुख संसक्तिं सखि संवासिनीं त्वामहं सततं वन्दे गुरुरूपं परं सखीम् जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Let me offer millions of references for the sake of Gurudev, Rupanuga Guru Varga and Namanishta Santa and Vipravacha Sadvat, and all the Vaishnavas without Dandavat, all the past, present, future Vaishnavas. Dandavat Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Tomorrow, some places today is Nrsimhadev, Upvas. Then also Sri Keshavrata Samap. Keshavrata meaning for 1 month, we put tulsi, non-tulsi drops, 1 drop at a time. We take a little mud pot, make a hole, and then put a little cotton so that 1 drop, almost a minute or something, falls onto the tulsi pot. So that will end tomorrow. Then Monday is the Buddha Purnima, meaning is Purnima, the Madhavendra Puripad appearance day, then Srinivasacharya's appearance day, then Parameshwari Das Thakur Tirobhava disappearance day, and also appearance day of Sri Radharaman. In Vrindavan. So very amazing day. Then also Sri Jagannath Puri, they do boat pastime for the Ramakrishna Dev and Madan Mohan. They are in Jagannath Puri. Then next Ekadasi is 26th, Apara Ekadasi. Then 12th June, Pandav Nirjala. Then 14th June is Jagannath Devasnana Yatra. Then 2 weeks later, 1st of July, is Jagannath Rath Yatra. So time runs very fast. Years rolls by, but the question is, are we progressing same way in bhakti? The way time runs out. So how to? That's why Lord Nrsimhadev tells Prahlad Maharaj, you came to this world to establish pure devotion. Pravartaka. Shuddha Bhakti Pravartaka, your initiator, Shuddha Bhakti. What is the nature of Shuddha Bhakti? How to practice? Uh, for that purpose, you take up, you do. Once his father was killed, do Antya Samskara. And then he became a king of Daityas and Danavas. Even though he didn't want anything, material world, we can see in the pastime of Prahlad. That is what? His prayer is Swastistu Vishwasya Kalaha Prasidatam Dhyayantu Bhutani Shivam Mitodiya Manasya Bhadram Bhajata Dajokshaje Aveshatam no Matirapi Ahetuki. O Lord Nrsimhadev, let there be auspiciousness all over the world to everybody. Then let all cruel people give up their cruelty. Cruel people give up their cruelty. Then he says, O Lord, let everybody, no exception, everybody think of bringing auspiciousness, bringing good to others, and let my mind be not attached to anything of this world, completely attached to your service, your name, your form, your devotees, and let my chitta, mind, become nishkam. Nishkama meaning no material desires or anything, not wanting any fruits. And then let it immerse in you. This is very powerful prayer. So we should try to do this prayer all the time. It's the foundation. See, Prahlad teaching, foundation has to be very, very, very paka. Then automatically bhakti, it will grow up. So in this prayer, what Prahlad is saying? Prahlad is saying, let there be auspiciousness around and everywhere. Everyone's heart, every tree, every living entity does not want. No, my country should be okay, other country should be destroyed. No. Oh, I should be okay, the other person should be. My community should be okay, other community should die. Not like that. Everybody should be. Everywhere there should be auspiciousness. Then within ourselves also, it destroys the 6 enemies within us. She is telling, Father, please see, your thinking. He's saying, please give up your demonic mentality. Do not discriminate in your heart between enemies and friends. Equipoise towards everyone. except uncontrolled mind and misguided mind. Uncontrolled, misguided mind. There is no enemy within this world. Uncontrolled mind, misguided mind. When one sees everyone on the platform of equality, then comes to the position of worshipping the Lord perfectly. See? Our goal is to worship perfectly Lord, right? So that means you have to see them on the platform of Atma. Atma, like we keep on telling, 8 qualities. The liberated Atma, which is not bound by material world, 3 modes of material nature. Cannot do sin, apapma, because it has not come under the control of avidya, Maya. So then happen, cannot sin, understand. Only when we come in 3 modes of material nature, Atma does not touch. Then it cannot get diseases, Then that means eternally youth. We all want to be youth, is it not? We are already youth. Why? Then no suffering, no shoka. No mrityu, no shoka, no death. No sin, cannot do any papa, sin. No papa. Eternally youth, no disease, no death, no shoka, suffering. Then what else? Then also there is no desire to, subtle, bhoga also, enjoying tendency is also not there, even in subtle. Then anya vilashita shunya. There's no desire other than fulfilling the desire of the Lord. Because of that, his desires are pure, no dosha, nirdosha, satya, kama. Whatever he desires is actually truth. Our desires, when we are in touch with this material world, this and that, then it is impure. That's why Prahlad praying, oh Lord, let my mind be not attached to this material world. Because it's all not truth, not true sankalpa. Suppose you desire to build a house or build something. You think it will last forever? You don't last. This world, is not going to last. Everything rumbles up. So, and then satya kama, satya sankalpa. Whatever you desire becomes fruitful. So Prahlad is saying, wait a minute, whatever we desire, you think is becoming fruitful? Conditioning state, right? Prahlad is saying very good point. He's saying, if we can get results according to our desires and our activity, you think there will be suffering in this world? Who wants to suffer, right? Nobody wants. Everybody desires, oh, I know I should be happy. I should be, you think that will happen? Accordingly, you get results? Opposite. No, if you work towards, if you think working towards that I want to be happy, what happens? You get the opposite. You become most unhappy. So, our desire, the result, the fruit is not coming. According to our activities, also it's not coming. So, why? Charvit, like chewing the chewed, we say. That's why Prahlad, we have to remember, it's powerful teaching. So, that's why he was telling his father the truth. He wants to bring welfare to his father and to everybody, right? So, our situation also should be like that. Don't worry about our welfare, okay? Because once you come in touch with a pure devotee, our line is very, very pure, okay? Our Guru Parampara is very amazing. Huh? So, why you are already being taken? Don't worry about your future. So, think of Prahlad, how he wanted. He wants auspiciousness all over the world. Same way. Let us not see, no, they are thinking like this, they are thinking like this, like that. So, we should not do like that. Then, let cruel people give up their cruelty, right? We all have cruelty within us. But can we give up our cruelty? Understand? Unless pure devotees like Prahlad or Gurudev prays, let all your cruelty go, then immediately it will leave and go. Otherwise, you can try on your own, so it will not happen. Huh? It will not happen. So, because our intention is that we should pray for the welfare of everybody. So, like that. Our Gurudev is also saying that if you work for the welfare of everybody, then our welfare is taken care of automatically. So that is the secret. Then he says, attachment. Oh Lord, I'm attached to words, material world. Make me, attached to you only, to your Naam, Rupa, Seva. Then Lord will send his representative. He manifests. And they will instruct us, they will give us the strength. They will become instrument to flow of Lord's energy. Then our mati, our whole personality will be immersed in Him. Right now we are immersed in this world, right? So like that, Prahlad. Then he says, very boldly he says to his father, in former time there were many fools like you who did not conquer the 6 enemies within. That steal away the wealth of the body. These fools were very proud, thinking, I have conquered all enemies direction. But if a person is victorious over the 6 enemies, and is equipoised towards all living entities. For him, there is no enemy. Enemies are merely imagined by one in ignorance. You know? So, how much time goes by? He is, oh, he is favorable to me, is unfavorable to me, is friend, is enemy, like that. Everybody is a friend. In Ramayana also, while entry, when Hanuman was trying to enter the Lankini, he was assuming the form of like a mosquito, trying to enter. Then she caught hold of, hey, whom do you think? You want to sneak out of me? I'm going to kill you. Then Hanuman hit her. Then she started coughing. Then she remembered what Brahma said. Remember, a time will come when you will be hit by a monkey. Then you understand the Lanka is finished. So she is telling, oh, I'm so glad to have darshan of a devotee of Ram. If you think of Ram, the poison becomes nectar. No difficulties. The fire becomes very cold, very cooling. Then even a sea becomes like a little small thing, like that she's telling. So, and we can see the Prahlad story. Hiranyakashipu was tried to kill him so many ways. He was not successful. He felt, he felt disgusted and see, there is nobody in the three world who can go against him, Then what is worry? But here he's really worried, very angry. Because here is the one, his own son, looks like going against him. He cannot kill. Then he was frustrated, very angry within himself. What is this? Then his sister, Ulika, Hiranyakashipu's sister, she came. Oh, brother, why are you worried? Indra also in front of you, he shakes. Then why are you worried? Then he says, see this boy, I cannot kill him. I will help you. I have after a lot of austerities, tapasya, I have obtained a boon that I will not be burnt in a fire. So don't worry. Arrange a big fire tomorrow. You put lot of wood and pour oil, everything, and I will sit with Prahlad, your son, on my lap, and you put the fire. I will hold on to him so he will not run out. Then fire will burn him. Then I will come out easily. So that was the plan. They did it. So next day he called Prahlad, oh come, I love you, See? It's anti, right? Just like same mentality of our brother. Such a small boy. He's so innocent, so loving, and he wants to burn him. But you see the mentality, So she is going against bringing auspiciousness to herself. She wants to save herself, but she wants to kill. Prahlad, right? But what this prayer is saying, understand? You have to bring auspiciousness to everybody. So now what happened? Big fire, and the people outside are seeing both are being burned. And then after a while, Prahlad comes out. No scare, nothing, no burn symptoms, nothing. And then he's crying. Oh, what happened? My auntie got burned and she's holding. I tried to help her, but she got burned. What to do? She came out. He came out and she was totally burned. Now wait a minute, you can say she had a boon that not get burned by fire. Did not? Then what happened to the boon? So when someone tries to hurt pure devotee, no matter what boon they got, it will not work. So it is a condition that you will not use this. Because, see, now imagine, or maybe Lord Shiva gave him or Brahma, right? They are Vaishnavas. And Prahlad is like not different from Nrsimhadev, is it not? He's thinking of Nrsimhadev. So, and if he wants to Nrsimhadev, you think it's possible? Who will get burned? So, she will get burned. All these things will not work. Like Vrukasura got the boon of by Lord Shiva that anybody I put my hand, their head should burst. Now finally what happened? He died. He tries to kill Lord Vishnu, Shiva. He tried to put his hand over Shiva. Shiva is running. Then Lord Vishnu came as a small boy and then convinced him. Hey, why you are going after Lord Shiva? You think he is powerful? You are tired too much. Put your hand on him. He got bewildered, So when we try to bring inauspiciousness to others, then we get bewildered. You understand? Our mind goes out of control. So that's what happened. So out of control. Then put his hand on his own and he finished. So we should remember this. That's why never even in your dreams, okay, think of bringing inauspiciousness to others. Even somebody attacking you, doing anything, you pray for the welfare, and then pray to the Lord. Oh Lord, be, forgive him. Yeah, we have to forgive, and we should pray for the Lord to forgive them. Because they will change. They will change. Haridas Thakur was beaten up 22 places. Right? Then what happened? They became fearful, and then why are so fear? Because if you don't die, they will kill us. So all right. So Prahlad act like died. They touched his nose, no air coming out. They concluded that he's died. Then they said, okay, as a Muslim right, they should bury in the ground. If they bury in the ground, they think that he will go to heaven. No, he has done so much sin. If you should not, right, you should not put him into the ground. If he does, he will go to heaven. No, we don't want him to go to heaven. So throw him into Ganga. So Ganga was very, very happy. Ganga got purified. So happy. So then after a while he got up, gone down. Then all this trying to hurt him. Later on came and asked forgiveness. Oh, you're not ordinary. Please forgive us. So he forgave. So taking revenge, you see, these things are not good, because it will come back to, that's what the cancer and all that is. See, if we are envious of somebody, mind or anything, if that's keep on increasing in our anger towards somebody, then what happens? That anger comes out in the form of what? Attacking our own immune system, attacking our body. Our immune system is supposed to protect us, right? But it starts attacking our body. That's what cancer is. So what we can do if our immune system is supposed to protect attacking us? You understand what? Of course, if you do Ekadasi, then see, even cancer will go away. That's what they got the Nobel Prize, 2019. So T cells increase like that. ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು ಓಡ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ ಓಡ್ ಬನ್ನಿ So all diseases are like that, Ramayana talks about it. Now anyway, Jai Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai, Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki Jai. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, see, Nrsimhadev is amazing. One thing, Lord Krishna, Rama, and Nrsimhadev are full in all the 6 opulences. So you may wonder, if you are worshipping Radha and Krishna, by worshipping Nrsimhadev, are we, is it something incompatibility, some bhav like that? Actually, it's not. Because Nrsimhadev is exception. On any relation we have with Krishna, you can worship him. And it will not disturb our relation with Krishna. No? It will not disturb. Then when we have difficulty in bhakti, we can pray like in Navadvip, Vrindavan. They pray to Govardhan, right? Govardhan, pray to Govardhan. If they want some desire to fulfill, they pray for protection. Same way, we also worship Nrsimhadev. Now, Nrsimhadev indirectly is also protecting the materialistic people. You see, that's what Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati says. How the way Vishnu's vikara, transformation, is Rudra Rupa, right? Rudra. Same way, Lord Nrsimhadev's vikari, transformation, is Siddhidata Ganesh. Ganesh, who is Ganesh? Is a transformation. Vikara. Vikara Kalpana. So then Ganesh also has a like his tusk, right? Like elephant tusk. Why tusk? Because he is sensing, oh, this object through that, and then no, I like this, I don't like this, like that. He accepts it and then rejects it. So same way, the Vaishya in this world, people were practically everybody, especially the mercantile community worships Ganesh. Because they are interested in collecting the things of this world, keep it and then reject it, like that. They are going like that. So Ganesh, that's why, and they have difficulties in their business, like that they worship Ganesh. But originally, Ganadipadipa, even for Ganesh, who is a Adipa, meaning master, that is Nrsimhadev. That's why it's called Ganadipadipa, master. So, but like Prahlad is Chinmaya, right? He has no material, he saw him, right? No attachment, nothing to do with this. Even the Lord himself tested. Please, oh Prahlad, take this boon, that boon, this boon, that boon. Accept at his lotus feet. Pure Shuddha servant. He prayed only for that. So, in future, he is asking, oh Lord, let there not be any bhoga vasana in his heart, enjoying tendency in his heart. Let there not be that. Because that will cause disturbance in the service to you, as a servant to you. So, Lord is Nitya Prabhu and then Jiva is Nitya Das. So he established pure devotion. Without service to the Lord, he has no other common desires. So that's why we have to pray to Nrsimhadev for what? And Prahlad. See, we cannot pray Nrsimhadev directly. Nrsimhadev itself. First you pray to Prahlad. There are two meanings to it. First Prahlad. Pratamastu Gurum Pujam Tatasaiva Mamarchana. So you worship Prahlad, then you worship me. Or in other words, when you worship together, put Prahlad in front of Nrsimhadev. That also is okay. So Prahlad Maharaj is you should remember, his preachings, his teachings, how no fear at all. That's why he is praying. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Nrsimhaya. Namaste Jase Virar Vajjanaka Vajjanaka Karmashayam Randharande Samograsagasa Om Swaha Abhayam Atmani Bhuvistaya Om Shravanati. O Lord, he's saying, he says, Karma Vasana, please burn all my Karma Vasanas, the subtle seeds of karma. Then he says, let my ignorance out of, darkness out of ignorance go away. Then Abhaya Nirbhaya, causing, becoming fearful and also somebody else becoming fear from me. Both should not be there. I should not be cause of fear to anybody. And also I should not get fear from anyone. So that's what we pray. So fearless. Fearlessness. And also they should not feel, nobody should feel fear due to us. Then, and that's what the spiritual world is. Okay, in spiritual world, okay, Vaikuntha, Golok, Vrindavan, there is no fear. Okay, understand? You will not get fear of. There is no one, no object that causes you fear. That's it. That includes you also. He also does not cause any fear to anybody. So, you want to go to spiritual world, if your desire is that, then you should practice this Prahlad prayers, all the time. Remember him. Any difficulty comes, remember Prahlad. The difficulty that he went through. Tender age, very tender age. How determined. And who is trying to kill him? His own father. If one who is supposedly your caretaker, your own father, trying to kill you, and is the unchallenged personality in the three worlds, what he can do? Happened. Who got destroyed? His father got destroyed. But then Prahlad is asking boon from Nrsimhadev at the end. Oh Lord, please deliver everybody in this world. It's not difficult for you because why? Your creation. You create so easily, so effortlessly, in a second. So all this suffering. So he Lord fulfilled his desire. How? He says, okay, Lord. If anybody prays for me like you prayed, thinking of you, Prahlad, and then pray just like you, then I will deliver them also. So anybody can pray like Prahlad. Finish? Yeah. And then Prahlad is worried about his father. Oh, what about my father? Oh Lord, my father was such a disgusted person. He has offended you. He has offended. I think nobody can forgive him. He's beyond forgiveness. Still, even then, I beg you, Lord, even though he is so bad, he is not worthy of forgiveness, right? He is not worthy of being given forgiveness. Still, I pray for his welfare. Please deliver him. See? Then Prahlad is saying, ಯಾರು ನೀವು ಯಾತಿ ಕಾಲು ಹೌದಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ ಏನೋ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಕೇಳಿ ಅವನು 2 ಲೀಟರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಧ ಲೀಟ್ರ ಏನೋ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಅದು ಇದೆಯಾ ಏನೋ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಬಂದ್ರೂ 2 ಲೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ವಿಂಡೋಸ್ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆನೆ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಹಿಂಡೋದು ಅದು 1-2 ಹಿಂಡ್ಬೋದು ಅವನು ಕೇಳಿ ರಾಜ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಸೊ then Prahlad is telling, Lord Nrsimhadev is telling, he told me, by my touch your father was purified. That is my glory, but I'm going to tell you your glory, how glorious you are, Prahlad. A devotee like you, any family, then the 21 previous generations will be delivered. That includes your father. See? By my touch, your father is purified. Anybody? By your appearance, 21 generation, previous generation will be delivered. See how glorious you are. Not only that, the place, even though where you are may be impure, become auspicious, pure by your presence. All the holy down, everything manifests wherever you are. So if you're thinking of Prahlad, same thing as, right? Prahlad and Prahlad name is not different, right? So if you think of Prahlad, where you are becomes purified. Lord Nrsimhadev mercy will be there. Not only on you, your previous generations. So that's why you shouldn't think about your previous forefathers. They will be delivered. And not only that, see, Lord Nrsimhadev gave that in our future generation also. Like we can see Bali Maharaj, Banasura, all those. They were protected because they had a relation with Prahlad. So if we have a relation with Prahlad, then nothing like that. Very auspicious. So how difficult is to have a relation with Prahlad? Just think of our Guru Parampara. So our Guru Parampara, everybody has relation with Prahlad. See, Prahlad, not only Prahlad himself came as what? Our Parampara. Like Vyasa Tirtha, you remember Vyasa Tirtha? Vyasa Tirtha is the Guru of Tirtha. And Lakshmipati Tirtha is the Guru of Madhavendra Puri. And Madhavendra Puri is the Guru of Ishvara Puri. Ishvara Puri is the Guru of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. See, we have relation with Prahlad or not? So, like that. Now, Madhavendra Puri appearance day is also there. Monday, 16th, Purnima day. No time. Krishna, so Madhavendra Puri is like Ayachaka sannyasi, meaning he was so advanced, he will not go for Madhukari. Going and asking, begging for some food stuff like that, door to door, one or two doors or one house. Never did that. He completely depended on somebody. If they come inspired by the Lord and give something, he will accept it, otherwise he will not. Because he is completely immersed in the Lord. What does he like? Like Raghunath Das Goswami, completely. Every day he used to take a little bit of like buttermilk, right? Little bit. So why? Because somebody else was bringing, to bring auspiciousness to that person is accepting. Otherwise, even that is not necessary. You understand? Why pure devotees go here and there? Because of their necessity? No, to bring auspiciousness to them. If they give a little bit to pure devotees, you think they are taking themselves? No. First they are giving it to the Krishna. And once they give Krishna, because they are giving, you think Krishna will not accept it? Oof. He will jump up and down. Give me quickly, he's crying, right? So completely so satisfied. What happens when Krishna is satisfied? Boom. See, one incident happened. Gurudev used to tell in Mathura. Mathura, there was one devotee who used to go for Madhukari. And he used to go to he was going and he saw one lady there other day. She was doing what? Some cleaning and all that in the house. But she was very angry. When she saw Sadhu, you should not come here, like so angry with them. Some reason, Then Sadhu did not stop. He went again next day. She came after beating him. Oh, you come again? See, I will. The third day, Sadhu went there. You understand? She's trying to be very angry and then trying to hurt, but still he went there. Now this time what she did, she was cleaning the floor with a dirty cloth, okay, which is filled up with all dirt and what. She took a thing and then threw on Sadhu. And what did Sadhu did? Cut hold of it, right? Okay. And angry, cut hold of it. Then he went to the Yamuna, then cleaned it, the cloth. It is worn out, dirty cloth. He cleaned it up and then he made a bhakti, like for ghee lamp, right? Put bhakti, right? Like cotton thing. He made out of with the with this cloth that he washed, given, thrown by that lady. Understand? Then what happened? He offered that ghee lamp to the Lord. Then he went again. Next, what has happened? That lady is so happy. Oh, Sadhu, please come, please come, please come. How can I serve you? See the transformation. How it happened? It happened because even though it's worthless. Understand? Whatever we have is all worthless. We think, oh, it's nice, organic, nice food. Actually, it's all worthless. Understand? Of course, we have to offer the best thing, but the thing is, with love and devotion, our capacity. So this sadhu, because he offered, which was she threw towards him to hurt him, and it was worthless. Okay, muddy and then little, so little flowers. But what happened? Because he offered his love and devotion to the Lord, and that credit went to her, and all her sin, everything is wiped out because she did that service to the Lord. Now she is welcoming. Oh, please come, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. See, total transformation. You understand? That's why the pure devotees go here and there. You understand? Only by going there, others will get benefited. Otherwise, how we all get where we are at. If our Gurudev did not come to South Africa, did not travel to America, South America, Swami Maharaj went to America, but he could have very happily stayed in Vrindavan. He could have 70, 67 years. Very advanced. He had a physical heart problem, this and that. Have you tried, traveling in a boat, ship? You will understand that. You start vomiting immediately. Within 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, vomiting. Because the stomach, little this and that. Like 3 months, couple of months, you will not last even couple of hours. So, but how? So much difficulty. For what? Because wants to bring happiness, real happiness to the suffering people. What kind of people? People who did not know that they are suffering. They were thinking, oh, I'm okay. I'm enjoying. I'm okay. What okay? Only when they get the, association, or even if a pure devotee looks at them, all their sin is finished, and then they realize, oh, look at me, how bad myself. See, then they will understand our that we are sick itself is a big mercy that comes from devotees. That's why Prahlad, he didn't want to do anything with this world, but Lord gave him. No, you should become the king. Why? Because Lord was convinced that small boy, imagine, half an hour of his Arikatha, 1 hour, half an hour, 1 hour, what happened? Total transformation. These boys, the two demonic boys, interested in playing this and that and all, started become pure devotees, chanting up and down and down. So their, Gurudev talking that their samshayas, doubts got completely nullified. They got strength. Their duplicity went away. They had a determination. Yes, I should follow bhakti. See, all this manifested by his association. Half an hour, 1 hour, and they were all standing. Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari, Hari, Hari bol, Hari bol. Like that. So, amazing, So, Lord Nrsimhadev is very convinced that Prahlad is not going to waste even a second, even a dime. Understand? Any of the resources that Lord has manifested, He will completely use in His service to uplift you. So you should rule. So, like that, we have to, whatever Lord has given in His service, remembering Prahlad, So, so Madhavendra Puri, Hai Dina Dayadranath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to prayer. So he's like Prahlad, He did not ask anything. So one day when he was at Govindakund, Govindakund where Surabhi Mata, and then Indra, they did Abhishek. Then he was given the name Govinda by Surabhi. Why? Here actually Ishvara of all the cows, Govinda. Not this, Indra, So Govinda. Because when Indra wanted to destroy all of us, the cows, he lifted the Govardhan and protected us. So we want to, remember, worship you. We want to name you, like that. So at that place, one boy came. Madhavendra Puri is chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama. Boy came and tells, Oh Sadhu, why you are fasting? In our village, nobody knows what is fasting. How do you know I'm fasting? Our mother came here for going to the corner, take bath, water. She noticed they are not taking anything eating. So she has sent this milk. Please take it. Then I'll come back later to collect that, that milk container. Then Madhavendra Puri was amazed, the beauty, the attraction of that boy. Then he was thinking, took milk. Then he was thinking when he's going to come back. He came back, he cheated him. Cheated him in a sense, what? Then he came in the dream in the night, almost. Then Oh, Madhavendra Puri, I was waiting when you will come and serve me. See, Lord is so anxious to be served by pure devotees. Very, very anxious. He says, I was waiting, at last he came. And you see, I'm these people, these panda, this, who are worshipping me because of fear of Muslims. Hide me here. And they went here and there. Now, too much, sun, all these things. I'm hungry, nobody is feeding me. When one who is feeding the whole world feels hungry. So he's very anxious to be served by the devotees. So, and also devotees also wants to serve. So as soon as he heard that, he went to the village, brought the Gopalas, and the place he saw in the dream, he went and then they found the deity and very happily put him on the Govardhan hill. Right? So that deity is Gopal. Then there was so many Annakuta for 2 years, so many celebrations. Then one day, Lord came in the dream. I'll do so much service to me, but still because of a long time in that mud, my whole body still aches. Please bring Chandan, from Malaya hills. So Madhavendra Puri went, he trained up one pujari, put him in charge and then went. When he went there, he came to Kshirachora Gopal, right? And along with Navdeep and all that. Met, of course, this is much before appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he met Advaita Acharya like that. And then he came. And then there, the pastime. Gopinath stole Kheer, See, Lord is willing to be called as a chore, meaning, one who steals, dacoit, for serving his pure devotee. He can beg also. Vamana Maharaj, he went begging. Imagine. But, Lord who is the, master, owner of the entire world. He is begging. For what? To fulfill the desire of the mother, Oh, my son. Oh Lord, your Upendra, your elder brother is suffering. He is being thrown out of heavenly planet by Bali Maharaj. Please bring back. So that time he told he has the blessing of a Brahmana, Shukracharya. So he cannot be win over by the war. So he went and begged from him. Imagine. So in this world, can we imagine a billionaire go on begging? So much false ego. The Lord is so, for the sake of his devotee, he is willing to do anything. That's why, like Sukadeva Goswami, after he was born, he ran away. And then Vedavyas taught few slokas to the servant. Aho Bhakiyam. He said that, what kind of nature, what kind of personality Lord is. When someone came to kill him, he awarded a nurse, like mother, like. Bah. They not do for devotees. When he heard that, he came back running. Wow. So his devotees are also like that. Madhavendra Puri, Prahlad Maharaj, Ishwara Puri Pad, our Guru Parampara. That's why Swami Maharaj went to Western world, America. So much difficulties. If we did not go, where we will be? Understand? Our Gurudev also went.
Maharaj, we cannot hear you, Maharaj.
Haribol, I think some connectivity issue with Maharaj. I'll just wait for a little while and then after that we'll just carry on the program. I apologize.
ನಮಗೀಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಾರಿ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಬುಕ್ ಓದಿ. ಇಬ್ರು ಒಂದೇನ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿನ ಹಾಗೆ? ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಬ್ರು ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ಸಾಕ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬೇಕಾ? ಓಕೆ. So, I'm sorry for the Can you hear me?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
I don't know how to do this. Okay. What I was saying is, anyway, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear Guru Maharaj. But see this truth audio, I think you opened 2 times.
Yeah, that's why I have to get rid of it. Okay, I will get rid of one. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine now, Guru Maharaj.
That's okay.
No problem.
what I was telling, one time a Gurudev told, as long as I have breath, as long as I have breath, I will keep on, preaching. This is what he said. Dying as So, a Guru Parampara is like that. So, Madhavendra Puri Pad, and Srinivasa, like we were talking, they're all amazing. Then Madhavendra Puri Pad, he went from there, Ramana, he went to Jagannath Puri, he got all the sandalwood. Then again went to where Gopal was there. Then see, Lord understood, oh, wait a minute, I don't want to give him trouble. So he said, don't worry, bringing that for a long, that Gopal is not different from me. See, so you apply sandalwood to him, and then all my, feeling, I will feel much better. Puri did that, and he was satisfied. So later, his samadhi is also there near Ramana. Madhavendra Puri Samadhi. Then the deity way which Madhavendra Puri installed, of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never went on top of the Govardhan because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu considers that Govardhan is not different from the body of the Lord. So he didn't want to put. But Gopal understood it, so he inspired pujaris to come down, to take him down. So he brought him up. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and our Rupa and Sanatan, they all had a darshan. And then what happened later, when the principal deities of Vrindavan, Radha Madhamohan, Radha Govinda, Radha Gopinath, they all wanted to, the deities were taken out from Vrindavan to Jaipur, right, on the way. So same time, this Gopal was also taken down, and he went to towards Rajasthan, almost 6 months he was on the bullock cart, going. They don't know where he wants to go. They didn't have a plan. So, Nathadwar. Now there is a place called Nathadwar in Rajasthan where that original deity of Madhavendra Puri is there. And one day he said, did not move. The bullock cart did not move. It's all full of what? Like a land, growing things like that, wheat or whatever. Then they said, wait, this is where you want to stay, and that's where they started making build a palace for him, So even today, that's where he is, Nathadwara, built around his palace. Very, very wonderful. In that kitchen, they have usually in a kitchen you have a tap for the water, right? In that kitchen, they have a tap for the ghee. Here there were 600 plus cows from the original Nanda Maharaj time. Same cows, same lineage. The same. So amazing. that Gopal. Then Monday is the Prakriti day of Radharaman. Now Radharaman is the deity, Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Gopal Bhatta Goswami went from South India, Sri Rangam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, did his Chaturmasya. That time he was a small boy. He did so much service to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so he had many polygrams. One day he was thinking one Seth, like a business person, gave him so many clothes. Oh, please use these clothes to decorate your deities. But he has only saligram. How we can decorate them? So he had a desire. Oh, if I had a deity, I could also worship him nicely with all the paraphernalia. So next day morning, you see one of the saligram become big. Radharaman. Amazing. Then Gopal Bhatt goes on, so happy. Then Rupa and Sanatan all came, the news went by. They were all amazed. They said, this Gopal is feet, it looks like Radha Madan Mohan. Then his face looks like Radha Govinda, as beautiful as God. His chest is Radha Gopinath. So within the deity, all the three principal deities, the Radha Madan Mohan, Govinda, Gopinath. Our Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana, all the three are there. So this is amazing because when the principal deities like Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Govinda, Radha Gopinath, they left to Jaipur via Radha Kund and like that, Kami one like that, eventually Jaipur. But Lord does not leave Vrindavan, is it not? I will never step out of even one step from Vrindavan. But how did he went to Jaipur? So before he went, he manifested in this Radharaman. Three, right? So in a way he went and in a way he did not go. You understand? So, and then Radharaman did not go. They wanted to take him, but he said, no, don't worry. Nothing will happen. No one can bother me. So he stayed back. So this is really amazing. You place around, Vrindavan is very heart of Radha. So Vrindavan is very, so he doesn't want to leave. So that is also on Monday. There are many pastimes, Radha, Rama. Gopal Bhatta Goswami also, he was very strict in following Ekadasi. There's one pastime, it will make you gadgad, he was very strict following Ekadasi. So we glorify, we pay, we pay our obeisances to Radha Raman and the one who brought that out, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Madhavendra Puripal, Srinivasacharya. So Srinivasacharya also amazing personality. Who he took, Jiva Goswami tried him. Srinivasacharya, Narottama, and Shamananda. And he trained them, and then he sent them for preaching to Bengal. Then the books were lost. Then Srinivasacharya, he sent them, Narottama, to Bengal, and then Shamananda to Orissa. And then he stayed in that place. And then finally he found them. And then that news went back to Jiva Goswami. It was actually they wanted to give their life when it was stolen, all the books. But they kept on, there must be some. So, and because of that, what happened? Whole kingdom became Vaishnavas, because of that incident. So that's why if something mishap happens in our life, we should not feel bad or anything, It's for a good cause. At that time we will not know. But have faith that is with us. And remember Prahlad, Prahlad was not unhappy, right? Was he unhappy in any time in his life? Oh, my father doing this. Did he complain to anybody? Did he criticize anybody? Did he stop chanting anytime? You understand? So, अच्छा जाना है अच्छा ठीक है आप कुछ रोटी वगैरह बनाया है क्या फिर बना के जाओ ना अच्छा नहीं लेना हाँ अच्छा ठीक है So we pray to Madhavendra Puripal, Ishwar Puripal Maharaj, also Prahlad Maharaj, Nrsimhadev, Guru Parampara, everybody. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So, any questions? Soon I have to go.
Maharaj, I have one question, Maharaj.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is National Bhagwan's Appearance Day. We are doing food distribution in the afternoon, every afternoon, Sunday afternoon. So, should we continue or just skip for this day?
No, you give prasadam, but give like ekadasi prasadam, like a fruit, peanut, something like that.
That is before this appearance day. That is okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We shouldn't give grains.
Huh?
We shouldn't give only
no
grains.
But fruits. Yeah, no grains. But you can give away fruits and all that, because they will be expecting they will benefited, so you can imagine. I'm not saying. You see, tomorrow you said 3 o'clock, right?
Pardon?
So you have to wait for another 3 hours before you want to.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, at your 3 o'clock, Lord has appeared in some other place, anywhere, any other part of the world, is it not?
That's true.
So, so, so think like that and then offer it to him. Actually, he has appeared every minute, every second, So, thinking like that, he can offer him.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay,
Maharaj.
any other question? Thank you very much. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you so much.
Dandavat.
Now we will have Sri Nrsimhadev Stuti by Yugala Kishori Devidas.
Hare Krishna Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Shri Gaura and Shri Gauranga. Namaste Nrsimhaya. Namaste Nrsimhaya. Daine. Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha. Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha. Shila Tankana Kalae. Shila Tankana Kalae. Itoram Singha Paladonam Singho. Itoram Singha Paladonam Singho. Yado Mitaronam Singha. Yado Mitaronam Singha. Pahenam Singha. Hedayenam Singha. Pahenam Singha. Hedayenam Singha. Nrsimhadev Sharanam Prapadam. Nrsimhadev Sharanam Prapadam. Tamakana Kamalamanaka Abhurashinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubingam Keshavadvaita Nani Rupam Jajagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Takala Kamala Maneka Abhurashinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubingam Keshavadvaita Nani Rupam Jajagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Balamara Jaya Balamara Jaya Balamara Jaya Balamara Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Translation. I offer my obeisances to Lord Nrsimha, who gives joy to Prahlad Maharaj, and whose nails are like chisels and the stone-like chest of demon Hiranyakashipu. Lord Nrsimha is here and also there. Wherever we go, Lord Nrsimha is there. He is within the heart and the outside as well. I surrender to Lord Nrsimha, the origin of all things and the supreme refuge. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of half man, half lion, all glories to you. Just as one can easily cross a wasp between one's fingernails. So in the same way, the body of the wasp-like demon Hiranyakashipu has been ripped apart by the wonderful pointed nails on the beautiful lotus hands. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful edition, Mataji.